So I wanted to record a video on starting before you're ready, or like starting before you know how. So this was sparked from just some of the messages I get and emails on my inbox, people asking questions about things, and it made me want to put this video together because I'm quite passionate talking about this, because I can relate to it so much. People and myself actually, like when you want to start something new, my personality used to be somebody who would try and have all the lights green before I'd take the first step, right? So say for example, I don't know, I wanted to launch a new clothing brand. I would have to have every single thing lined up and ready and know in my brain that it would perfectly work out and success would be guaranteed before I even took the first step of, say, I don't know, go and buying a domain for the website, or like coming up with a name for the brand or a slogan or whatever. And it's the same with literally everything. Copywriting, everything. People are trying to answer all these questions before they've even taken the first bloody step to even decide that they want to become a copywriter, right? And one thing I've learned from over the years of like doing different things, learning new skills, starting new ventures, the actual path becomes obvious when you take the first step. And then once you take the first step, the second step kind of becomes a little bit more obvious. And before you know it, you've taken 10 or 12 steps towards something without procrastination. So I find it super interesting. And it's something I just really want to talk about because it was the thing that held me back to start with, right? So when I first started copywriting, I mean, I kind of stumbled across it, as you guys may know if you know my story. I was in a mastermind for fitness professionals and marketers and stuff, and I'd never even heard of what copywriting was. And there was a training inside this mastermind about copywriting. I watched it, and straight away I was absolutely hooked on the idea of like what this could do. I love writing, so I was like, well, you know what, let's give it a shot. And like dove into everything, consumed every bit of information I could on it. But it did still take me a few months to prove to myself that this was a worthy investment of my time to pursue full time. So like consumed all this information, like maybe you're doing this now, maybe you're watching loads of YouTube videos on copywriting, how much you can earn, how to get clients, how to do all this stuff, but you actually haven't taken the first step, you haven't done anything, you're just consuming. And at some point you have to go from this consumer mindset to creation. And the creation part basically means that you start doing the thing, right? So whether that's learning copywriting, reaching out to clients before you feel you're ready. It's another thing. People, like when reaching out to clients, people feel they need to have some stupid polished portfolio of work that's like pristine and professional looking. And they need to be like an outreach expert before they even speak to people about offering their service or what they, an offer. And the reality is, if you look at what any single business is, every business is made up of people, and people do business with people. So essentially copywriting is just human psychology and persuasion, right? And communication. And once you start reaching out to clients, regardless of your experience level, you'll get better and better at it. First time will probably suck. Unless you've had prior experience. Like you're gonna feel awkward. You're gonna feel this weirdness, like, oh my God, like this imposter syndrome of like, there's a gate here. You're gonna feel this imposter syndrome of that you don't deserve to be here. Like, why am I reaching out to this person? Why am I doing this? Why am I doing that? And it's normal, right? And you'll get this with anything new that you start. So be it copywriting, a sport, a new career, new job, like whatever it is, whenever you do the first thing, even if you join a CrossFit class or a gym and you go in there for the first time and you start like, well, I if I'd go into a place for the first time, I remember I used to like talk too much and like try and play myself down or try and show people that I was a beginner and show people like that I'd never done this before. So if I did look stupid, that was a reason why. But you're gonna get this feeling in anything. And the only way to overcome it is not by watching more videos on how to overcome it. It's just to do it. Get out of your own way. There's another video on this channel about getting out your own way. You should go and watch it. And just do the damn thing. Like, a lot of you guys know what to do, right? So say, for example, you are interested in starting copywriting. You already know roughly how it works, what to do. There are, of course, some tactics and strategies that make things easier and make you a more proficient writer, etc., obviously. But it's all the same stuff, as in you're reaching out to people, you're making them an offer, you're fulfilling the work, you're getting a case study, you're using that case study to get more clients, and the cycle repeats. That's all you're doing, right? But people overcomplicate the shit out of this because they want all the lights to be green to start with before they even do anything. And that's why you might be feel like you're spinning your wheels, making zero progress, right? So I'm inviting you now, if it is copywriting you're interested in getting started with, then take a step in the right direction. Like today, like after you finish watching this video, take an action that will lead you to the next step. Be it joining my copy club, joining my beginner copywriting course, like going outreaching to a potential client, going finding a piece of copy that you can model and start becoming a better copywriter. Like literally, the options are literally endless, and you just need to take a step. And one thing I've actually realized about taking steps, right, or like trying things, even if you take a step in the direction towards where you want to be, and it's the quote wrong step, you'll still learn, and then you'll like recalibrate and take another step. So you're still moving and progressing forward. You're not going backwards. There's no such thing as maintenance either. Like you're either growing or you're dying. That's my theory on it anyway. There's no such thing as maintaining where you're at. That's just bullshit. I don't believe that. And also, when you're watching people online and people you look up to, understand as well, the people that you're looking up to are also figuring things out. Sure, they've got some things figured out. Like I would say I've got a few things figured out, but I'm still at the same level as you, like drinking my own Kool-Aid, as in like, I'm making these videos as a reminder to me as well, because I know I also need to get out my own way and take action on things that I want to achieve before I'm ready. And most people are the same, at whatever level you're looking at someone. Like they're just figuring things out, taking actions, asking themselves, did that get me close to where I want to be? Yes or no? If yes, okay, what's the next step? If no, okay, how do we recalibrate and adjust position and go again? The same shit. So you use this video as a reminder. Hope it was useful. I'll catch you in the next one.